I got something of a beard going, but I don't care at this point. This is gonna be my second opinion video on Rush Limbaugh. I did the first one a couple of years back. Now, some people think that this guy went too far. Rush Limbaugh went too far when he told his listeners to run over the homeless. He went too far when he said that he doesn't think that we should kill all the liberals to leave a few alive so everyone knows exactly what they stand for. He went too far when he shook his body like this in his cruel attempt to mock Michael J. Fox with his discussions on stem cell research. It seems to me that if Rush Limbaugh holds the opposite position of a certain somebody on something, that he feels it necessary to go to the worst possible extreme to point out that he is on the exact opposite side. What is the motivation for this? And now he calls Sandra Fluke a slut. And now he says that that she should make a video if he's going to pay for her contraception. This has got to be the sickest, most perverted thing I have ever heard anybody say in my entire life. This is something that I wouldn't dream of saying to a woman in a million years. Billion years. Because guess what? I've got scruples. I've got common sense. I've got horse sense. Now, I've said the word fuck, shit, damn, hell, crap. I've said some things that have offended people. Nothing quite as horrific as this. If you are a man who listens to Rush Limbaugh and likes what he says, you're a jerk. You are a dickhead. You are a guy that doesn't deserve to get any sex at all, and neither does Limbaugh. And he probably isn't getting any. Probably hasn't gotten any in about 20 years. In fact, I kind of wonder if maybe he's a virgin. No, I'm not. I mean, even with these looks, you stand to reason, as old as I am, couldn't possibly be. And with as much respect as I have for women, of course it would stand to reason I would not be. But I keep thinking to myself, what if Limbaugh is? What if he doesn't even know how to do it? He talks about a sex tape. You say, well, how can he talk about something that he doesn't even know how to do? I wonder if maybe that's why he was suggesting it in the first place. Because maybe he needs lessons on how to do it. Because maybe he doesn't know how. And if you're a woman who likes Rush Limbaugh, then I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't want to get anywhere near you. In fact, I've seen women like this before, and they're not really women at all. They're just females with no sense of class, no sense of style, or what. But I am actually very supportive of Sandra Fluke, and so is President Obama. I'm glad to know that me and him are on the same side on this issue. Yeah, I use terrible grammar. But that's saintly compared to what Rush Limbaugh said. Saintly. Even heroic. Newt Gingrich doesn't have the guts to stand up to Limbaugh. Instead, he went out and put down on President Obama. He is verbally attacking the wrong person, the wrong individual. Needs to go on the anti-Limbaugh tirade. But Limbaugh owns Gingrich. He owns him. He's bought him. And Limbaugh is pulling the strings of Gingrich, and Gingrich is doing this number for Limbaugh because Gingrich is Limbaugh's slave. He's a slave to Limbaugh. And I'm going to tell you this. If you are a company that is advertising on the Rush Limbaugh show, watch out. Because I'm going to come on to the boycott of you. And we are going to threaten to stop supporting you guys. Because we're not going to support people that support Limbaugh. We're not supporting companies that support Limbaugh. Limbaugh hasn't simply gone too far. He's gone too far and going too far. He's taken his going too far too far. And it's time for this man to be stopped. He must be stopped. Because no one should be allowed to say things like this on the radio. Free speech or no free speech. The founders of this country did not enact the First Amendment in order for one person to completely disrespect another. Especially to insult someone this horrifically. Limbaugh is a misogynist. He hates women like crazy. He's 100% anti-woman. One wonders if maybe he's not gay. Let's do our best to boycott Limbaugh as best as possible. This is another one of my actions that is against Limbaugh. So, with this, I bid you adieu. And if I have to do another opinion on Rush Limbaugh, I'll do it. Because he is my arch nemesis. My worst